All right, are we in? Okay, hello there, and what's going on, two people? And let me just say, yeah, you could say that we're on to a new year and stuff right there. And look, two things I want to talk about: NXT from December 31, and you know AEW's Dynamite from January 1. You know, the start of the year and stuff, because we're in 2025 now and stuff right here and all that. Well, NXT was last year, you could say, just like barely from last year and stuff right there. Because we're at the start of the year right now and all that stuff. So anyway, let's get this over with. I'm telling you. So yeah, I think to start this off with, I'm going to start with NXT first before going on with the Dynamite and stuff right there. So how this one went? You got, I guess you could say, alongside big categories to be awarded, like male and female superstars of the year and moment of the year. The women of NXT stepped up to compete and stuff right there and all that. This one, I would say, I don't know. This NXT felt a little bit fast paced and stuff. Right, they had quite some pace with the performance and stuff right there and all that. So not only that, you got Caden Carter and Katana Chance returning to NXT to compete against Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson and stuff right there, as well as Shotzi and Gigi Dolan in a triple threat tag match and stuff right there. That one, okay, I gotta say that had some. I'll put some good points in that one right there and stuff. I gotta tell you. Well, you have Kalani Jordan and Lola Vice hoping to end a year where they, both broke out with a great performance and a momentum building win and stuff right here and all that. I mean, at least the thumbnails for NXT made more sense than Dynamite, because I don't know, the thumbnails I saw in Dynamite, that's just kissing butt right there. Because here's the thing, okay, we have Powerhouse Hobbs up against some jobbers, and the thumbnail for AEW wants to say that he dominated. Yeah, that thumbnail was just kissing butt right there. I'm telling you right there and all that. Okay, so besides that, okay, we get the black and silver brand. I think also trying to continue to build major hype for New Year's Evil, which would feature Trick Williams, Obafemi versus, Eddie Thorpe, and Roxanne Perez and Giulia for NXT's top titles and stuff right there and all that. To be included in NXT, of course. So I guess the first match to start things off, to start this NXT is a Kalani Jordan versus Lola Vice. That's the thing right there. Kalani Jordan just finally got rolling in this physical battle with Lola Vice, but just Corjade got involved right there and stuff as the distraction backfired, allowing Jordan to roll up Vice with the bridge to win it there. You can say afterwards, yeah, Jade attacked Jordan until, I think Stephanie Vakir made the save and stuff as Vice accidentally caught Vakir with the spinning back fist. And I guess just say on the night lacking for big time matches, you get Jordan and Vice just getting the necessary time to deliver a quality performance. That's the thing right there. Complete with interesting teases for where both women just could go in the new year and stuff right here and all that. Considering that this was like December 31 and stuff right here and all that, that's the thing right there. Is I guess other than that, you have you got Jordan, needing the rebound win as she enters, 2025, as a potential NXT main event star, waiting her next opportunity. Something like that. That's the thing right there, I'm telling you. So anyway, other than that, you get Jordan needing this rebound win as she enters 2025, like I said. Well, the finish was messier than needed. You could say I think it left interesting questions for all involved in the aftermath as Jade, I think, had created multiple interesting rivals and stuff, while Jordan had hinted at a possible heel turn in the last month, as this was actually Vice that was placed in a possible heel role throughout this match and stuff, as the women's division could use more heel representation. Right there, I think that kind of makes sense right there. They could use more heel representation. I don't know. That's my opinion right there, is especially once Giulia captures the NXT Women's Championship. I think Vice might rise higher by returning to a heel role, for 2025 and stuff right here. Here's this thing. Being at the start of 2025, man, I'm expecting a lot more surprises, man. Come on, there's got to be a good amount of surprises for next year, man. It's like I want to know what happens next along the year. I'm looking forward to that and stuff right here and all that. You could say this is the second year for my channel. You could say because yeah, my channel started all the way, I think, in July, I think, or June and stuff. I need to go back and look all the way to right now, which is 2025. So yeah, this is probably my second year with this YouTube channel. That's the thing right there. So yeah, let me turn my damn fan on because it's getting really hot in here. But other than that, really good show, man. It was a good show. Dynamite was good as well, but honestly, that had some mistakes on board. It really did. That's the thing right there. So I'm telling you, Yeah, the women's division, yeah, needing more heel representation. That's the thing right there, stuff right there and all that. But other than that, you got Jordan defeating Vice by right there and stuff and all that. So yeah, that's what she did. Kalani Jordan defeating Lola Vice right there. I guess you could say, I guess after setting her to the outside, you get, Vice yelling at Jordan that this was, Jordan's fault, as Vice did not want this match and stuff. And also in a pre-taped video, you got Giulia talking up there like Roxanne Perez, as well as the legacy of the other top women that have, held the NXT Women's Championship in the past, as Obafemi, versus Josh Briggs, and Dijak was named Match of the Year and stuff for NXT, as Briggs talked from home about how special this honor was to him and stuff right there. I mean, dude, honestly, in my opinion, one match that I would consider a good match of the year is the War Games. The War Games, man, that's got to be a decent one. I'm telling you, this stuff right there. I really like the War Games. Oh yeah, there's some decent stuff, man. Great stuff right there and all that. Obafemi versus Josh Briggs and Dijak, that one decent too and all that, since they consider that match of the year and stuff and all that right there. But I'm telling you, I think after Jade watched back here, you get Jordan and Vice arguing and stuff, as Ava told her that she would face all for next week, for a women's North American Championship opportunity right there and stuff. I mean, that I'm looking forward to seeing as well and stuff right there. But other than that, we have All Ego Ethan Page versus Cedric Alexander and stuff right here and all that. I'm going to tell you, man. Honestly, let's say it's the little parts of the matches they show on YouTube. That's the reason why I'm looking forward to the deal with IMAX that AEW is doing. Because I know the promotions that I watch do that pretty often. They just show little pieces of the video. They don't show all of it. Man, that's why I would look forward to IMAX, the deal with the Dynamite and stuff. Because yeah, that means you'll be able to see the matches. I mean, more of the matches, without paying as much, because IMAX is going to be a cheaper deal. A better deal, you could say, and all that. So I guess during an interview with Cedric Alexander, All Ego, Ethan Page arriving to threaten Alexander, being one thing. You get the two brawling all the way to the ring, starting their match early, as Page went after the mouth of Alexander throughout the match, as he knocked Alexander's mouth guard out with a boot and then hit a cutter to take the win and stuff right there and all that. You can say this was sort of the best spot NXT has put Alexander in since he first returned to the brand, as he sold how badly Javon Evans had been hurt by Page and why he needed this fight with Page and stuff. Is this pace of the contest made Alexander look better than he has in a long time? It showed some serious value he had in NXT, you could say. Even if it was ultimately on the shorter side, you could say there was credit to Page as well, who has shown his talent time and again since arriving in NXT, as this new aggression is making him look like more of a top heel threat than he has ever before and stuff right there, where you have Page defeating Alexander right here and stuff right there. I don't know why, for some reason I was expecting Alexander. That's the thing right there. I was expecting Alexander for some reason, but it's okay. It's good that Page won too. Stuff right there. I'm not mad at that or anything. Okay, what else? I think in his interview, Alexander said that Evans' jaw was wired shut, but the young OG still planned to get his revenge on All Ego, at New Year's Evil and stuff right there and all that, which is one thing that happened right there and all. But I guess other than that, you have Vic Joseph, saying that Evans had to spend his holidays drinking food through a straw and stuff right there and all that. Just sounds a little bit funny. Like why does he got to do that? Why does he got to do? That's the thing right there. I guess after that match as well, All Ego smashed the left hand of Alexander in a toolbox, possibly breaking his fingers. I wouldn't say possibly breaking his fingers, so that would be pretty effed up, because how is he going to wrestle with broken fingers? That's the thing right there. Okay, let me tell you. So I guess other than Joe Henry and NXT winning NXT Moment of the Year, he thanked the fans and reminded everyone that could reappear at any time right there, which turned out to be a good thing right there and all that. Even though some friends of mine really don't like Joe Hendry because they think he's boring or whatever, but I don't care. Anyway, we got Katana Chance and I think Caden Carter versus the Meta Girls, and they also went at Shotzi and Gigi Dolan. I like the amount of wrestlers they involved. These multi wrestlers, multi-wrestler matches and stuff right there, where you have, one person after the other and this person goes after the other, that kind of stuff right there and all that. I kind of like when they do that. They add more than, not just a one-on-one situation. You have like multiple fighters. That's the thing right there. I like when that happens and stuff. That's good. So anyway, you get the Fatal Influence distracting the referee while allowing, I guess, JC Jane to knock down Gigi Dolan and set up Lash Legend Jakara Jackson to connect with the wheelbarrow cutter for the victory. You have Alba Fire And Alba Fire interrupting the celebration of the Meta Girls and challenging them to a match in the new year and stuff right there. So yeah, we're supposed to be getting that next and stuff. I guess you could say the mix of the main roster and NXT talent involved here sold this as more of a women's tag team division match than a pure development brand clash stuff, with how much the main roster has struggled to book tag teams like Chance and Carter, as well as the Unholy Union. I guess you could say that was a longer NXT run and stuff right there, which might do some of these teams as well and stuff. And this NXT crowd was completely behind Chance and Carter in a way that has not translated to the main roster. I guess the two also looked a bit rusty in this action and stuff, growing more confident later on in the action and stuff. As the rustiest performer through was I think it was Shotzi. Yeah, that's the thing right there. She was all right after a rough landing and stuff. Is it may be best for the future that Shotzi and Dolan take that double team dive out of their playbook and stuff right there and all that. But I'm telling you, and not only that, that's where you'll also have a notable moment where Carter left Chance in a handstand from the top rope before putting her on Jackson for a near fall. Yeah, that's the thing right there. Yep, that's what they were doing right there, I'm telling you. So let me tell you, I think, Dolan lifted the rope for Shotzi to dive through, but Shotzi got her foot stuck on the rope for a scary landing on the floor as Nathan Fraser and Axiom won the award for NXT Tag Team of the Year and stuff right there. So you could say the OTM interrupted for Axiom's acceptance speech to declare 2025 their year and stuff right there and all that. They're going to put their backs into it because, since it's the start of this year, man, I am expecting so much. I am expecting way much and stuff right here and all that. Don't get me wrong. 2024 was really fantastic right there, even though for AEW, 2024 wasn't as good as the other years. 2022 was better. 2021 was better. 2023 was better as well. I'll say for the most part, 2024 had to be it was kind of a rough year for AEW and stuff and all. That's the thing right there, because honestly, it could have been good as the other years and stuff right there. I hope 2025 is better than 2024 for AEW. That's the thing right there, I'm telling you. So anyway, to top things off, that's the thing right there. To top things off, we got Sol Ruka versus Easy Dame and stuff right there, or Easy Dame, I don't know, or however you could pronounce it. I guess outside the ring, you get Easy Dame throwing Zarla into a diving moonsault from Sol Ruka. This distraction allowed Dame to hit the eye drive for the victory and stuff right there. I guess from there, Ruka remains one of the ideal stars work in the I guess the ideal stars to work in the NXT system as she is learning from each performance and showing more throughout time and stuff right here and all that. And man, thank goodness my freaking PS4 is not being a jackass. Thank goodness, I'm telling you. Also, this was a messy showing for her, but she never got discouraged when things went sideways and stuff. Is that fearlessness had to lead to more positives than negatives in the future and stuff right here. As Dame beating Ruka was a surprise, but NXT is just free focusing on her while selling that Ruka is stuck at a crossroads with her odd friendship with Zarya and stuff right here and all that. I don't know why the thumbnail of this one said that Zarya costed her the win. I don't really get that because, people in the comment section were just saying that, come on, Zarya did not cost the match at all. She did not. I don't get what's with the thumbnail saying that stuff here. But other than that, we have Dame just beating Ruka with a surprise, but the NXT is just refocusing on her, just like I said. I guess hopefully NXT is not losing track of what makes Zarya special and stuff right there. Is this awkward pairing with Ruka has already taken away some of her mystique as a powerhouse destroyer and stuff right here and all that. Because I'm not kidding, man. Zarya's got that muscle, man. She's got that grip. I'm telling you. Jesus goodness. She's like, not only Zarya has like those muscles, but she has got that rock and roll vibe, that rock star gimmick or whatever and stuff right there and all that and stuff right there. It does look pretty competitive. That actually does look pretty strong. Like powerhouse, man. I can see why they call her a powerhouse destroyer and stuff right here. But other than that, Dame defeated Ruka by pinfall. As you can see, Ruka told Zarya that she needed to go fight on her own, leaving her in the back of this match as Zarya came out late to cheer on Ruka. You could say as Shawn Spears watched this from the stage, pleased with the result, as Ava, I guess, asked Lexis King to give back the Heritage Cup as it could not be won by disqualification, as she announced that Charlie Dempsey versus King next week would have to happen in a sudden death for the Heritage Cup. That sounds pretty hardcore, not gonna lie, man. I'd like to see that become hardcore. Because the way they say sudden death for the Heritage Cup, that does sound pretty hardcore, man. I wonder if they're gonna show some blood on that one right there. Because I don't know, WWE needs a little bit more blood, more competition, more dedication, blood, sweat, and tears, I would say, and all that. But other than that, you get William Regal promising to stay out of it. Roxanne Perez won NXT Female Superstar of the Year and stuff right there. As the Prodigy warned Giulia about what was coming for her at New Year's Evil and stuff right here and all that. So yeah, New Year's Evil, I'm going to talk about that too later in the future and stuff and all that. I mean, also, most likely, I don't know, most likely I'm probably going to talk about Rampage and Monday Night Raw as well, since some wrestlers from AEW are going to WWE. That's the thing right there, I'm telling you. So this one, Hank Walker, Tank Ledger, and Andre Chase versus Wesley, Tyson DuPont, and Tyreek Iguay and stuff here. This one, a chaos fatal four-way and stuff right here. I mean, this one pretty decent and stuff right there. I thought this one was pretty cool. Whew, okay, to put this one off, I guess Hank Walker and Tank Ledger convinced Downroad and Andre Chase to just team up with them while he started to find his fire and stuff. You get Chase walking out as he realized Chase U was still gone, leaving Hank to take a stunner from Iguay for the loss. So apparently that dude walked out and him. Yeah, he decided to walk out in the match. I don't get that and stuff. I mean, I don't recall that, considering I didn't see that and stuff right here and all that. But the more we know, the better, I'm telling you. So you can say, yeah, I guess this was an interesting alliance that should finally get DuPont and Iguay moving in NXT, as Lee needed some help after, I think, taking some tough losses as well and stuff right there, with Hank and Tank remaining a strong tag team that could afford to take this loss, as they will rebound and have a high likelihood of capturing tag team gold in 2025. We'll see what happens right there, man. I'm telling you, we'll see if they capture tag team gold, man. We'll see, because, I mean, for the start of 2025, man, there is just so much to expect. I mean, so much, just so much that leaves you wondering what's going to happen next. Is this going to happen? Is that going to happen? That kind of stuff. I'm telling you, and all that stuff. So then you get Chase's involvement making perfect sense, is even if NXT has not followed up well on Chase U's, and since his last appearance, as it is about time fans hear from not just Chase, but Duke Hudson is the. Yeah, Duke Hudson, that's the thing, is Thea Hall and Riley Osborne come at it again, stuff right here. But anyway, from here we get Iguay, DuPont, Lee defeating Hank, Tank, and Chase by pinfall and stuff right here. I mean, considering that Chase decided to walk out on them, that's the thing right there and stuff. So let me tell you, I guess Lee stopping Shawn Spears from trying to get in the ear of DuPont and Iguay after Hank and Tank confronted their former friends about last week, as Chase worked the whole match in a dress shirt and stuff right here, with Lee convinced that DuPont and Iguay... Yeah, he convinced DuPont and Iguay to attack their opponents from behind during their entrance and stuff, as Caleb Dixon asked Chase about the next semester, as the professor said the U was dead and stuff right there and all that. Oh, that just sounds like some fighting words right there, saying that the U was dead and stuff right there. I mean, that did not sound good, man. I'm telling you, man. Dude, I saw Chase, you better do something about that and stuff right there. And I noticed he has that college gimmick right there and stuff right there. But besides that, we got Eddie Thorpe standing tall before New Year's Evil and stuff right here and all that. This part of the show I kind of liked right here. Let me tell you. So I guess how this one started off was Oba Femi interrupting the NXT Male Superstar of the Year presentation, saying that it did not matter who won the award. You could say, is anyway, you got Trick Williams arriving to call out Femi's bad behavior after losing the North American Championship to Tony D'Angelo, as Eddie Thorpe laid out both men from behind, breaking the Male Superstar of the Year award on the ruler and stuff, and standing tall with the NXT Championship. As this was a fine closer to sell that anything could happen next week in the triple threat match for the NXT Championship, though it added a little more to the hype for the match and stuff. You could say and all that. Says the NXT Championship match from New Year's Evil has gotten all the airtime in December, which is a shame, as the NXT Women's Championship match, Roxanne Perez versus Giulia, could have used more spotlight. Still, the hype is strong for New Year's Evil, presenting as stacked a card as NXT can deliver without needing main roster support, with Femi throwing out a Captain Phillips line as quote, "I'm the captain now," is what he says. You could say that. Yeah, he repeated that line right there. As you can see, it was never announced on the air who won NXT Male Superstar of the Year. It was later clarified on X that the ruler did in fact win the award and stuff, you could say. And so that's what seemed to have happened. I don't know why the frick they say that, but I'm telling you. So I guess the overall show for NXT is, I guess, waiting for New Year's Evil to get back into rhythm is one thing, as that was obvious in the last two shows of the year for the Silver and Black brand. You can say, as the December 31st episode feature only a few matches, and none of that will be long remembered. But other than that, I'm expecting 2025 to be way better than 2024 for AEW, because, oh my gosh, I would say 2024 was not as good as 23 and 2022 or 2021. And also, I have to Man, honestly, I have no idea what happened in 2020 for AEW because I wasn't watching wrestling at the time, and I should have done that. I should have done that. That's the thing right there. I'm telling you. All right, so put this off. You can see there's enough talent in NXT that the brand could have done much more, but New Year's Evil should. I think should more than I guess I think it should more than draw fans back into the product in 2025 and stuff right there, man. I feel that AEW should draw more fans to their product like before, man, because they've been pretty rough right there, especially since CM Punk walked out on them, thanks to the Elite and stuff and all that. But in that. Yeah, I would have to probably give this NXT 8 out of 10 stuff right here and all that. Because honestly, this NXT didn't turn out to be BS at all. It just did not. I'm telling you. I mean, this NXT wasn't the best, and it's not the worst either. I mean, I feel it deserves a 8 out of 10 stuff right here and all that. So that's the thing about 8 out of 10, I'm telling you and all that. So yeah, I guess that's all I have to give right there for, NXT right there. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10 right there and all that stuff right there. I mean, yeah, I guess you could say Zarya is a bit of a powerhouse, you could say, and all that. So I guess, I guess after that, I'm going to have to go over, AEW's Dynamite right now. That's the thing right there. Right there. So yeah, AEW's Dynamite from January 1st, which was yesterday from this time, of course, and stuff right here. I mean, this Dynamite pretty decent, even though, dude, they really need to make use out of Powerhouse Hobbs, because oh my gosh, man, they had Powerhouse Hobbs up against some jobbers. That's the thing right there. It's just two jobbers, and I had a friend of mine on freaking group chat correcting me. Yeah, dude, it's not. I don't know how to put it, man. Yeah, I had a friend of mine just correct me by saying that Powerhouse Hobbs went against some jobbers, not a jobber, and stuff right there, and that did not make it any better and stuff right here. I mean, come on, what is Tony Khan thinking? I just want to know what Tony Khan is thinking, because gosh, man, what's the deal with this? What I don't get it. Why has Tony Khan got to do this to some wrestlers and stuff right here? I mean, what if it happened to Wardlow right there and stuff and all that? Right there and all that. Not only that, yeah, because there's some wrestlers from back then we don't hear about anymore and stuff right here. I mean, some of them most likely released, some of them were just out for a while. It just leaves you wondering, I'm telling you. It just really does. That's the thing right there and stuff right there and all that. And I swear my console needs to load up fast and stuff, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. And stuff. And this is the exact reason why. Okay, this is the exact reason why. Yeah, that dude, 2025 better be way better than 2024 for AEW. It better be. I'm telling you, and all that stuff. So yeah. Anyway, besides that, yeah, let's go over how things went for January 1st. The January 1st Dynamite. That's the thing right there. I'm telling you. So yeah, I guess to start that off with the AEW's Dynamite January 1st and stuff right here and all that is where. Besides freaking football results on Bleacher Report, you have some mostly good sides, mostly good sides of AEW's Dynamite. That's the thing right there. Yeah, mostly good Dynamite, mostly good things you can say right there and all that. Where you have, the rated FTR versus the Death Riders, Jamie Hayter versus Julia Hart, the Hurt Syndicate versus the Acclaimed, and Adam Page versus Orange Cassidy, and Jeff Jarrett making an announcement about his career and stuff right here and all that. Right there, yeah, where Jeff Jarrett talks about, just moving on and stuff right here and all that. I mean, I'm kind of looking forward to it because, I mean, okay, because we already get it, man. Jeff Jarrett's been at it with this thing for a long time and stuff right there. No, and honestly, I'll still be a little bit salty about QT Marshall losing against Jeff Jarrett. That's the thing right there. I'm telling you. So, okay, to put this off, you could say. This week's special of Dynamite, AEW Dynamite Fight for the Fallen had Orange Cassidy and Hangman Page and stuff right here and all that. Where we have the first episode of Dynamite on Max opening up with the Pointer Sisters, quoting, that they're so excited and stuff right there and all that and stuff. And I gotta say, dude, putting Powerhouse Hobbs with a couple of jobbers, that is lousy. That is just lousy. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you. Let me say, man, because here's the thing. Okay, to put this off, yeah, we had the first bout showing two of Mox's opponents from Saturday do battle as Page and Cassidy squared off in the first match of 2025 as they traded several counters, but neither man could land a shot during the initial exchange and stuff. As you could tell, these two know each other very well by how they work together, as they never had a singles match before the show, but they had enough chemistry to make it look like they knew everything or they knew each other. about what they would do and stuff right there. While it was fun and fast-paced exchange of counters happening at times, it also felt like this match lacked the level of intensity it needed to have. As not only is Hangman permanently angry and stuff, but OC should be pissed off that neither of them was able to take down Jon Moxley and stuff right there. I mean, to be honest, I would be pretty pissed off too and stuff right there and all that. I mean, I don't really. Yeah, I shouldn't be like crapping on Jon Moxley so much. I mean, he's a good wrestler. Don't get me wrong. It's just the decisions and stuff he made and stuff like putting a paper bag on someone's stuff and forcing that person into retirement. You know what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, that's that kind of stuff right there and all that. So anyway, I guess I could say it didn't feel like they had the kind of animosity we were supposed to believe they have for each other until after the commercial break. We don't give a flying F about commercial breaks. On to the show. So anyway, we get the match ended clean with Hangman hitting a buckshot lariat as there was no interference from the Death Riders and no cheating from either man. But once it was over, you got Page attacking the OC and stuff right there. Is just having Page defeated Orange Cassidy and stuff right here and all that. Other than that, you get Moxley just speaking about destroying the AEW title, which makes us think of a new design that could be on the way. That's the thing right there. Because that's the thing about Moxley. He talked about wanting to destroy the AEW title and stuff right there and all that. So I guess he wants to put a new design on and stuff right there. But other than that, you got Hangman no selling OC's punches and stuff, and then laying him out with the one shot, which was, I guess you could say, with the one shot, which was a cool visual and stuff. That there is Cassidy doesn't really do as much gimmicky stuff these days, and it's helped him be taken more seriously by some fans. Yeah, I noticed that stuff right there too and all that. Yeah, because I noticed, that in the past, Orange Cassidy, he had a little habit of trying to look all stylish and all that stuff, but he didn't do that as much in this bout right here and stuff and all that. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. He doesn't look more professional like this right here. I'm telling you, does look a bit more professional. I'm telling you, because he's not all. He didn't look all glasses and fancy pants and all that stuff. That's the thing right there. I'm telling you. So anyway. Right there, we get Cassidy not doing as much gimmicky stuff these days and stuff right there. Yeah, because he was pretty gimmicky at the time right there and all that. That's why a friend of mine didn't really like him as much. So anyway, I guess it would also make him stand out more when he pulls one of his old tactics out, like slowly rolling away so someone can't make a move as they were setting up. So and all that. I guess other than that, there was also the Hurt Syndicate versus the Acclaimed and stuff right here and all that. I mean, to be honest, I can see that. Yeah, one of the Acclaimed is really sporting that mustache right there and stuff right there. I see he's growing his facial hair and all that. So anyway, you get Max Caster and Anthony Bowens looking divided during a backstage promo before their match against Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley. As you can see, while the Acclaimed argued over who would start, we get Lashley deciding to just lay out both men to get the match started as he tossed Bowens out of the ring and stuff and began dismantling Caster and stuff as after Bowens had taken control. You get Caster tagging himself in, which upset his partner enough to drop down from the apron and watch from the aisle and stuff as Lashley cut Caster in two with a spear before applying the Hurt Lock for the win. As a match, this wasn't much of anything as it was short and mostly one-sided, but it was important. I guess you could say it was an important part of the story being told with the Acclaimed and stuff. So yeah, this sort of made sense that even if it wasn't the most exciting thing on the show, you get Hurt Syndicate defeating the Acclaimed right there. Even though for the most part I wanted the Acclaimed to win, I actually wanted the Acclaim to win that one. It kind of sucks that the Hurt Syndicate had to beat them and stuff right there and all that. I mean, but that's the thing about the Hurt Syndicate, man. They really do seem to show some competition other than that, other than having the Acclaimed lose. So you could say Caster really didn't do a rap on his way to the ring because he said he didn't want to get in trouble and was focused on the match tonight. So yeah, it made me think, get in trouble for what? Just get in trouble for what? I don't get it and stuff. So anyway. Yeah, Bowens just doing a good job selling when Benjamin was tossing him around at ringside and stuff here and all that. But I guess other than that, this Jamie Hayter versus Julia Hart match had to be my most favorite women's match of the show and stuff right there. I'm telling you, this one. Okay, Jamie Hayter and Julia Hart, I got to give this one a thumbs up. I got to give this one a good thumbs up right here. They did a good job. This was not a swash or anything. No BS. This was precisely around 10 minutes, you could say. That's the thing right there, I'm telling you. Precisely around 10 minutes, you could say. So, or put something like that. So, yeah, let's go over that too. Stuff right there and all that. So, yeah. Oops, sorry. So, anyway, you get two women having been on a collision course for several weeks, finally stepping into the ring together with Hart, facing Hayter in her return matches. Hart yanked Hayter down by her hair a few times, but Jamie Hayter just kept keeping up and looking her right in the face to show she was not going to be intimidated. As you can see, Hart looking a bit hesitant early in the match. what she was supposed to be expecting and stuff. She had a long hiatus due to an injury and stuff, and is still young, so shaking off the ring rust is uncharted territory for her. That kind of makes sense right there. Yeah, she needs to warm up after not being in a wrestling match for a while and barely coming out of injury. Yeah, she really needs to shake off the rust, man. She really needs to warm up pretty good and stuff right there and all that. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I can understand why she was kind of nervous on that one. So other than that, you get Julia trying to bring an arrow into the ring, but Aubrey Edwards saw it and took it away as the minor distraction allowed Hart to spit mist into Hayter's eyes and get the win and stuff. As this match had some highlights, but definitely showed how time off can affect someone when they first return. I can understand that because, yeah, Julia Hart was really affected by her return. I mean, she's really hesitant and stuff right there and all that. Yeah, she really did need to warm up and stuff and all that because, because I guess, because like after her injury and then finally coming back, that's the thing. I guess, Julia Hart, really needed that warm up and stuff right here and all that. And I guess, defeating Jamie Hayter in the process, that gave her the confidence back because, after she got injured and she just barely came back. So, I guess winning this match, that most likely had to up her confidence. Yeah, just up her confidence right there. That's the thing I'm telling you. Right there and all that. So, considering that she had doubts at first and stuff and all that. So, Hart defeating Hayter, that's one thing and stuff. Is you could say Hart's entrance was awesome as they went all out on her ring jacket and hat too and stuff right there as the hip toss from Hayter looked a little bit weird, but not because of her. It looked like Hart rotated later than she needed to as the ring rust may need to be shaken off a bit. Yeah, you could describe it as that stuff right there, the ring rust, you could say, and all that. It's only that we have a Hayter stooding up with Hart on her back like it was no big deal. Yeah, I guess most wrestlers can pick each other up and stuff. A few can make it look as easy as she did and stuff. That's what some people think and all that. But other than that, we have Swerve Strickland versus Roderick Strong and Jay White and all that stuff right there and all that. And I'm going to have to shave my beard soon so I don't have to look like Jay White. I'm sorry. Gosh, I'm telling you. So other than that, you have Mercedes Moné coming out and presenting a video package to put herself out before she spoke about Wrestle Dynasty in her match against Mina Shirakawa and stuff right there and all that. And the last time I checked, Wrestle Dynasty is supposed to be on January 11th. I'm really looking forward to talking about that and stuff right there because I'm not kidding. Okay, I got a really good feeling about Wrestle Dynasty on January 11th, starting things off for 2025. Like a real decent way to start off 2025, you can say right there and all that. That's the reason why I have a really good feeling about Wrestle Dynasty because I'm really looking forward to talking about that, man. I'm really looking forward to talking about that's the thing right there. Some good stuff right there and all that. So anyway, you can say this match right here was a triple threat to determine who would get the first spot in the next Casino Gauntlet match. As Swerve Strickland, Jay White, and Roderick Strong were all vying for that spot. Stuff as Swerve found himself taking on both men at first when Strong and White worked together and stuff. Yeah, that's what they got to be doing. They got to be teaming up on Swerve. They just got to be teaming up on Monsters and stuff. But that right there, it didn't exactly stop the former world champion from taking control and stuff right here and all that, which I found pretty cool. Because here's the thing: when you take three guys at the top of their game and put them in the ring, odds are good that you're going to get a great performance, and this is exactly what happened here and stuff right here and all that. Because this match I found pretty decent and stuff out there and all that. So I'm thinking, what the heck is freaking Ricochet doing with that suit and stuff right there and all that? And I start by looking at the match, I can start to understand why they said Ricochet looks like Andrew Tate. I mean, because I'm not kidding. Like before I saw the match, I'm thinking, why do they think Ricochet looks like Andrew Tate? Like, why? And now I start to understand why when I saw the match right there, stuff right there, because he had the haircut, glasses, suit, and stuff right there and all that, and for some reason he got bloody and stuff and all that. That's the thing right there. Right there, I started to see why the comment section was comparing him to Andrew Tate and stuff right there and all that. So anyway, I could say each man brought something different to the ring, but they blended their styles together to create an entertaining match that had the crowd chanting almost all the time. Well, Ricochet showed up in the crowd and hit Swerve in the head with the pair of scissors in his hand, which was I guess some people would say perfectly legal in a triple threat situation, as it really didn't matter since White won, pinning Strong with the Blade Runner and stuff right there and all that. So Jay White got the win right there and stuff right there and all that stuff right there, even though I was expecting Swerve Strickland and stuff for the most part right there. I'm not kidding. I thought Swerve was going to win that one. Is this one? Okay, honestly, don't get me wrong, this match was still good, even though it was beyond my prediction and stuff right here and all that. Because I mean, think about it. You have Ricochet looking like freaking Andrew Tate and stuff right there, and Jay White wins the match right there and all that. Well, Ricochet just uses a damn scissors that look gold and stuff right there and all that. Right there, man. I guess Ricochet is tired of taking crap after people had a bunch of toilet papers thrown right at him. That's the thing right there. Just a bunch of toilet papers and stuff and all that. Right there and all that. So yeah, because honestly, that's the thing right there. Yeah, Ricochet, dude, he really needs to work on his heel stuff. He needs to work on being a heel and stuff right there and all that. Because it's not been looking too good for Ricochet and stuff right there and all that. Ricochet's been looking more like a pushover. Just like I said, throwing toilet papers all over the damn place and stuff and all that. That's the thing right there. I'm telling you. So anyway, you get Ricochet proceeding to take on Prince Nana and kept attacking Strickland with the scissors, causing him to bleed quite a bit from his head. As Ricochet's white shirt was covered in blood stains by the time Adam Cole showed up to drive him away and stuff right there and all that. So I guess from there, yeah, Jay White defeated Swerve and Strong right there and stuff and all that. With, I guess, a notable moment from that, you could say, is Dax Harwood giving a couple of checks for, I don't know, $25,000 for hurricane relief in Asheville where the show was taking place. I mean, that can make sense right there and all that. Because, I mean, yeah, after what happened, because, yeah, there was a hurricane and stuff right there. And, yeah, there was, like, some really serious damage. And just so much struggle that people were going on in Florida and stuff right here and all that. So, yeah, I could really understand where Dax Harwood was going at and stuff right there. I mean, $25,000. $25,000. That's way better than giving out around $700 and trying to elect for president. I mean, you got Dax Harwood, working checks for $25,000, and you have some woman trying to be president, intent on just giving people $700. Okay. Good job, Dax Harwood. I mean, other than that, we get Swerve being a special talent while he has the physical and charisma parts of this business down as the crowd loves him for, I guess, for good reason stuff. While White doing Prince Nana's dance at him was also hilarious and stuff because, honestly, we don't usually see Jay White doing the Prince Nana dance and stuff right there. I mean, what was up with that right there? I mean, that's some funny stuff, I'm telling you, and all that. So, yeah, I guess after that was Powerhouse Hobbs, a swash match and stuff. Oh, my gosh, man. This match right here. Are you kidding? Dude, what happened, Tony Khan? I want to know what happened. Dude, I really feel like Tony Khan needs to listen to the fans a little bit better because the way he's been using Powerhouse Hobbs is just, I don't know, real lacking because really... You have him lose one match, and then you have him up against several jobbers and stuff. You could say up against several jobbers. That's the thing right there, stuff right there, all that. I'm telling you, right there, just to make up for what happened. Really, Tony Khan, stuff right here and all that. So then we get Jeff Jarrett coming out with a pair of his boots and his hands looking like he was going to retire as he talked for a little bit while his life and career in the business was a thing, as he said that he wasn't going to ride off into the sunset. So he announced that he had reassigned with AEW for that will be his last wrestling contract. His next up was a handicap match with the Powerhouse Hobbs taking John Cruz and another local talent. This was a one-sided fight that ended about 2 minutes with Hobbs getting the win and stuff right here and all that. Yeah, that definitely was one-sided, I'm telling you. That definitely was with Hobbs winning that one stuff right here and all that, which is also a complete grade. I mean, incomplete grade. Sorry, I mixed up my tongue. Still up the road, but right there, 25 now. So yeah, anyway, to put this one off, rated FTR versus the Death Riders stuff and all that. This one right here, I wish I could have seen more out of because I had a good feeling about this one right there. So yeah, you have Adam Copeland with the rated FTR and stuff up against the Death Riders and stuff. So how this one came out is the main event for this week's show. Saw Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, and Wheeler Yuta take on Cash. Wheeler stuff is Dax Harwood, and Adam Copeland goes in a trials bout. That's the thing right there, I'm telling you. But other than that, you have Harwood and Yuta starting for their teams with the fast-paced and hard-hitting exchange that immediately set the tone for this match as there was no friendly competition here. How could there be? After what's been going on lately, stuff with the decisions made from, the Death Riders and stuff. I mean, how could it be friendly? Doesn't sound friendly to me and stuff right there. That sounds pretty hard. Sounds crazy. That's the thing right there. Of course it's not friendly competition. Do we really expect Jon Moxley to give out friendly competition? Do we? Nah. Stuff you 25. So anyway, let's continue this. So anyway, we got Harwood and Yuta starting for their teams with the fast-paced and hard-hitting exchange that immediately set the tone for this match and stuff right here. As Copeland and Castagnoli took their turns next and went back and forth until Claudio was hip tossed out of the ring and stuff as Marina Shafir sent Copeland into the ring post as the show cut to a break and stuff. As this big showdown occurred during the final segment when Moxley and Copeland were in the ring together for the first time. As obviously a lot of these guys have history from their time in WWE, but Moxley and Cope seemed like they had a grudge to settle and stuff right there and all that. I don't know, man. I got to go back and look why they have a grudge to settle with each other. I mean, like, what did John Moxley and Adam Copeland have to do with each other back at the time? Like, what happened? I have to go back and look. Other than that, you had Wyatt showing up and hitting Yuta with the Blade Runner while the referee was distracted, and that allowed Copeland to avoid the pile driver through the announcements table and send Moxley through the barricade with the spear. As the match ended with FTR hitting Yuta with the Shatter Machine before the Rated R Superstar hit a spear to finish him off. You can see the last few minutes of this were full of chaos and stuff, but it was a good kind as the Rated FTR defeated Death Riders and stuff right here and all that. Okay. I'm going to say my prediction on that one was right. My prediction on that one was correct. Dude, I don't know. I don't know how, but I just predicted. I know. My brain was telling me to go for the FTR versus the Riders. I was going for the FTR for a specific reason, and I was right. They defeated the Death Riders and stuff, even though a friend of mine was going for the Death Riders, and I went for the FTR and stuff right there and all that. So, yep, I get an extra point on that one. I've been telling you about that. So anyway, yeah, that's the thing right there. So anyway, let me say, notable moment from this was Big Bill and Brian Keith having a backstage segment with Rated FTR, them leading to them agreeing to a match and stuff. As we know, that's supposed to be the world title in the briefcase, but where are the trials bouts? As Copeland was introduced as Rated R Superstar Cope instead of his full name and stuff. I was wondering why people are just saying that all of a sudden, Rated R Superstar Cope and stuff right there. I wanted to know why, because I was seeing that kind of comments pretty often before looking at the match and stuff. Even on Facebook, people were saying that. That's the thing right there. And also, the way Claudio threw Cash out of the ring was nasty and stuff right there. It was still pretty cool and stuff right there and all that. So yeah, which concluded the main event and stuff right there and all that. So I guess the first episode of Dynamite was, you could say, was a simulcast on TBS and Max going off without a hitch and stuff. As not only there were no glitches or hiccups, but there was a new level of polish to the show and stuff. As the lighting seemed brighter, as there were new camera angles being used and stuff right there and all that. So yeah, I got a good feeling about AEW's deal with Max and stuff right there and all that. So yeah, which is supposed to be cheaper because a friend told me that and stuff right there. I'm telling you. So anyway, on top of that, this was a good show for the most part and stuff right there and all that. So I would have to give NXT and Dynamite both an 8 out of 10 and stuff right there. Both an 8 out of 10, considering that they want to give Powerhouse Hobbs a jobber situation right here. I'm telling you, it's going to be an 8 out of 10 if Tony Khan's going to be like this. Tony Khan's going to be like this. Yeah, he might as well cut it out. He's going to have to cut it out. I don't know. Listen to the fans or something. I'm telling you and all that. So, yeah. That's all I have to give for, NXT and AEW's Dynamite. Fight for the Fallen and stuff right there and all that. Because, yeah, those jobbers have certainly fallen. That's the thing right there. And all that. So, yep, anyway, that's all I have to give to you people for, these two shows that I'm talking about. That's the thing right there. So, yeah, I'm going to have to end the video right here because I already gave out everything I could and stuff right there. So, yeah, remember, guys, to rock out and be there, guys, for, what was it again? Dynamite. No, not Dynamite. Wrestle Dynasty. Yeah, that's the thing right there. Sorry, tongue slipped. So anyway, yep, I'm going to have to end the video right here. So yeah, till next time on the, Red Lightning Bow 97 show. So yep, I'm going to give you people a good bye-bye. Later on, till next time on the